my life, and it's gonna be paradise. Woo! Okay, man. Oh man, YouTube. I know, it's been so long. I'm so sorry. I am a horrible host on YouTube. I started doing all my uploads on TikTok, and yeah, that's the problem. I dedicated all my time to TikTok. But for everybody, and we're gonna talk about some messed up shit that's going on. So, like people, I don't have a green screen on YouTube Live, so everything that I do right now is going to be pretty much a cappella, and I'm really just here to talk about some real shit that's going on around the world. Um, Unlike TikTok, I do not censor my shit on YouTube, so we are going to go full throttle. We're going all out on here. I don't give a fuck. And that's how I do. Fuck, this is YouTube. This is not TikTok. So TikTok's a little soft on their rules. YouTube, I can get more aggressive. So we're going to start off with our Russian situation. This is the biggest problem in the world right now. NATO and the United States wants to win. They don't want no more Russians. They want to take the Russians out. That's the big thing. I can't put this on TikTok. If I said this on TikTok, I would have been canceled right now. They want Russia out. Now, I don't know if you guys remember 3 years back when the United States was painting their aircrafts the same color as Russians, blue and silver, blue and silver. Hold on, let me see if there's a live chat going on. There we go. There we go. Okay, blue and silver, just like the Russian Su-35s, and they were doing little drills in Nevada, which was pretty much going up against the Russians. Crazy shit, chasing, doing cat chases. Now, I want to go back to anybody remember those unclassified documents? Well, those documents are resurfaced today, and they're out there, and you could actually look it up. In 1962, the United States was willing to go to war with Cuba by their own attack on their own ship, and it was crazy. Oh, shoot, I should have started this off with a Merry Christmas Eve, guys. Merry Christmas Eve. It might be already Christmas in some areas, but Merry Christmas Eve. Love to all my subscribers. If you're coming from TikTok, love to all my followers. I love all you guys, no matter what platform I'm on. I love you guys equally. Now, I believe we're in a situation where the United States might stage an attack. A false flag attack is what they like to call those. So we are in a situation where we really want a war with Russia. Russia and China are our competitors. Those two are stepping up on the global stage. Therefore, those two are now a challenge to us. Now, they are now aligning together to go against us. They are tired of us. I am not against the United States, but I'm pretty sure a lot of our citizens in our country know the dirty deeds that we do. The dirty deeds that we do. Now, am I saying Russia's so right if they go into Ukraine? No, I do not. Shit pointed at Russia for years. Yes, I do. I get this side of the story. Does NATO have an excuse to move closer to Russia because Russia has the United States? So would that give and point missiles at us? No, that does not give them the rights, because nobody wants anybody near their territory. It's just not right. Would you want that neighbor that you haven't trusted for years? Would you want that neighbor that you haven't trusted for years, that just bought a nice brand new shotgun? He's been known to rob areas and do bad shit. Would you want him living right next door to your property? I don't think you would. Sorry guys, I hear that I'm freezing. I'm gonna try to move a little closer over here. All right. Same. Okay. Dang, it's not showing me. All right, I might just have to walk around. I'll take a night walk. I guess we're going for a walk, guys. Because I really want to talk live with you guys, and I love my followers and subscribers. So we're going to go on a walk together, and we're going to talk. Yes, sir. Walk time. All right, we're going on a walk then. All right, everybody's on for a walk. Let's go on a walk. I'm gonna put it down for a second. I'm gonna talk to you guys while you're down there. I'm putting my shoes on. Yes, shit is getting a little out of hand, guys. A little out of hand. All right, let's walk. Then I can get my 5G. It's all clear now. That's because I'm closer to the door. I should have started my live over here. I didn't know it was freezing on you guys though. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna put my coat on. I was going to chill in here because it's uncensored news, so I was going to enjoy my booze and talk my news. But we're just going to walk and do this the right way. All right, let's roll out of here. Boom. Okay. Give me a second. I just got to go down these stairs, and we'll be all in the clear. Damn, real commitment. Of course, I really want to go live. All right. Let's get out here, and I can show y'all the beautiful city I'm too. So we'll be able to talk news and talk about this. Woo. Okay, we're out here. So guys, I even finished getting this shoe on. I just left out without putting my shoe fully on. Okay, we good now. I got me wallet. Yep, cool. All right. So, what we gonna talk about? All right. So y'all remember back, when the United States tried to start a war with Cuba, they was willing to do anything to start this war, even destroy their own ship. And the sailors that was on the ship was already marked dead. Big problem. So what does this have to do with today? Okay, we have a war with Russia that we've been wanting for a long time. The Russians have always been our rivals and pretty much enemies, adversaries, if you want to call them that. Not to the American people, but to our government. How dare they have 68,000 nukes, or 6,800 nukes, not 1,000, 100. 6,800 nukes. How dare they, build up their military to compete against us? Just like China. China's always been our competitor. Even though we've been close in economics, we are very far apart when it comes to different things. Now on here, like I said, I don't give a shit. I can let everything out. Now, right now, America is willing to go. They're crazy. We have a crazy government in right now. Whether you are pro-Biden, whether you are pro-Trump, we can all agree if you want to go to war with a major power, you are insane. Given the costs that it would do, what would happen to our planet? What would happen to our planet? They were willing back in the day to destroy each other just to win a fight, just to prove that they won. That's how crazy the government was back then. Hey, let's destroy the world, but America won, right? We destroyed the Russians. We got radiation all over the fucking planet, but America won. We won. We did it. We fucking did it. We beat the Russians. No, that's not how it would have won. That's how crazy people in our country is, because they think that would be a win. That's not a win, because we're all going to suffer. We're all going to still have winter fallout. We're still going to have to find ways to survive, because we're in a whole new climate. The world's going to cool down, and that's if we survive, because we have 14,000 nukes all together pointed at each other. What would that do to our world? What has the experts warned of for years? It will fuck our planet up so bad. We'd have nuclear storms. We'd have a big change, something that we have never seen in our lives. But our government's crazy enough to do it. Hey, our citizens are for it, so fuck it. They want to win a war, so fuck it. Let's do it. Man, they are insane. And I don't know what they're thinking right now, because they're thinking Russia's playing, or they're probably hoping, they're probably whacking off to the idea that Russia is very serious about this and that they would attack the United States. Russia has their radars up, guys. Russia has their radars up right now. They got their jammers up that can jam us to be able to sense a missile coming to our country. They are ready. The United States is over there. Yeah, they got their ships over there in the Black Sea. Yeah, they just put their strike group in the Mediterranean Sea. And people are like, we're still not going to war. What is it going to take for them to knock that first missile? Boom, hit Russia. And then, you know, Russia's sending like hundreds of nukes over here, because they already said any missile that comes to their country, they're going to consider it a nuke, which is insane. So that means they will counter it with a nuke. Russia's not scared to use nukes because they have a bunker for 40 million of their citizens. The United States, on the other hand, well, we were the first country to drop a nuke. Right? Let's state the facts. We were the first country to drop the nuke, not only once, but twice. So we are just as crazy. Just as crazy. Not to mention, NATO already drew up a plan to win a nuclear war with Russia. That was in October. And I put that on my TikTok so many times, I'm surprised people skipped over that. NATO already drew up the plan to win a nuclear war with Russia. This is how crazy they are. No one wins a nuclear war. Even if the United States sat here and we sent 2,000 nukes to Russia and decommissioned everything. Let's say the dead hand is out of the picture and all that. Let's say we just blew Russia to oblivion and Russia and China are just out of commission. Y'all know all that fallout's coming back here. You know we're going to suffer the consequences of that, right? No one wins. So these guys are willing to not only drop nukes everywhere in this fucking country, but they already planned for this. They got their bunkers. No one wins a nuclear war, and I'm trying to put that in people's head. They're like, well, no, we got lasers, we got technology that they haven't. No, that doesn't matter. Because nothing is stopping 7,000 nukes from coming towards our country. Some could be on our coast in submarines. Like, think reality, be real. Because the United States ain't gonna have all their shit over here. They got most of their shit over there ready to fight Russia. So what do we know? What do we have at home that's gonna protect us from all this shit that's supposed to come here? Because I don't believe we have anything, honestly. And I think our government is gonna leave us abandoned. And even if they do got shit, they're gonna make sure those missiles don't hit where they want them to hit. Oh, there's a missile going for Washington, D.C. Okay, let's destroy that real quick. Let's get the president on the plane. Let's get out of here. That's what I think is going to happen. While all of us is over here like, oh, shit. Isn't that the doomsday plane that the president rides on? Oh, he left us. And then what? And then what? We watch the plane go off and we all sit here like sitting ducks. They have a good safe spot, guys. We don't. That's the problem. And I'm trying to tell people, like, the government don't care about us. It's not me fear-mongering. It's the reality. It's the truth. This is reality. This ain't a video game. If something like that happened, they're not worried about protecting us. If anything, we're a burden on them. The most of us that's gone, the better it is for them. Now they don't have to make these different stores and markets to keep shit going. They don't gotta do as much trading and shit. They can focus on rebuilding and unfucking up the world that they fucked up. Everybody that they want to survive, they can bring under that little bunker with them. Everyone that they want to perish can sit up here like sitting ducks. So, like, y'all seen what happened with Afghanistan, right? When the Taliban took over. The government told the people, bye-bye. The president left. Left all them people to get slaughtered, raped, whatever happened to them, they're done for. They're done for. So what do y'all think is going to happen after Russia and China then nuke the fuck out of this country? Because they're not going to invade. I don't think they're going to invade after that. They might invade with some fucking radiation suits and shit to see who's left alive, who's trying to survive. I don't know if they're actually going to help people or they're going to go on a killing rampage, because at this point we got no power, no media, no one, no police, no rules, no laws. At this point, we're literally on survival mode. They can literally come at us and be like, hey, you stay over there. Are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated? Get on your knees right now. Are you vaccinated? They can literally do that to you. You say no, pow, gone. And I'm not trying to scare people. I'm just being real. You have to think about this shit. You have to be realistic and think about this shit. Because if you don't, you're going to go in there and not know anything. You're going to walk into a crazy ass setting and be like, well, you know, the law says you can't pow. The fuck? They're not going to listen to that. Oh shit, it's saying I'm unconnected. Shit, I should have some good bars. We good? We good? Okay, we good? All right. So, we need to have a backup plan for us and our family. Whether you want to group, but the problem with grouping with people, you have to be able to trust them. You have to be able to trust them. The problem with trusting people is you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. That guy might be helping you build a fire one day, and the next day he might be pointing a shotgun at your back like, give me everything you got. And you step out of this fucking bunker or anything. You have to have a plan way ahead of anybody that you're with. And I'm just trying to put that out there because anything can happen. You have to put that in your mind. You have no rules. You have no fighting over your country. You only have yourself. So raping children in another room, like, that's all on what you're going to do. What are you going to do? Are you going to go, oh, hey, stop, to a group of 20 people that's passing around children? Or are you going to move on and be like, shit, and act like you didn't see it for your survival's sake? No one knows what to do. Because this has never happened in America. This has never happened. So that, or, you know, your neighbor shooting somebody right in front, pow, 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 pow. You just watched your best friend die. What do? People in the army have to see this every day, and you know what they get? They get shell shocked. They can barely, you know, phantom the thought of a bomb going off or anything, a door slamming, because they have heard so much shit. They have seen so much shit that have fucked up their brain. A group of 1,000 people runs down your block. They're looking for food. They're starving. They haven't eaten in, let's say, 2 months. They've eaten, but they've eaten very little, so they're very desperate to get something. What are you going to do? You're going to go in your basement and you're going to hide from them. Because if you go out there and you try to fight them, you're in a group of 1,000 people. It's over. Oh, there we go. We got another survival one. They might try to eat you because they're that desperate. So I'm just, you know, I'm putting reality in there. I told y'all on YouTube, I get dark. I get really dark. If you're not used to this, this is because I can't talk like this on TikTok. TikTok will have my ass, boom, gone. So, guys, we are going into a very dark time that we have no idea what's going to happen. We have no idea what's going to happen. I could talk to you like this all day, but it's up to you to believe what comes out of my mouth. Because if a war starts between the United States and Russia, y'all know one of the first attacks that Russia's going to do on us is the EMP attack. And it could come into any kind of form of missile or bomb. From a ship, from a fucking submarine. It could come from anywhere. So, once that hits our country, we are on our own. Once the power goes out, communication and everything goes out, once some cars stop on the freeway and stop in your nearest blocks, everybody is all on their own. So that's why I'm talking like this, because when people get on their own, they'll work together for a little bit. Y'all seen what happened in Texas. They started to work together, but then we got high class crime areas like Chicago that might start shooting and robbing each other right off the bat. We might have people that's going, once they realize what's going on, storming stores, already grabbing all the food and shit. If the government hasn't taken it from you already, you might have that enemy that knows where you live, that's been watching your house for a long time, getting ready to finally creep up and make a move. Wait, there's no power? You mean if I go over there and rob this guy, the cops is not going to get called? Oh yeah, it's on. It's game on now. Oh yeah, that motherfucker. I've been waiting to shoot this motherfucker for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got some crazy people in this world. Me and you might be sane, but we got people that have been waiting to let a M14 on a whole group of people, to throw a fucking grenade in a crowd of people and just laugh as the blood splattered. Like, they love that shit. There's some people that would love that shit. I see them on my TikTok all the time calling for a real life Call of Duty. Yeah, let's do it. Nuke the fucking world. Are you fucking crazy? Dude, I got a kid. I want to see my kid grow up. I don't want to see all this shit. I don't want to see blood on my fucking porch. I don't want to see blood on my road or any of that shit. I don't want to see a nuke literally going off and I'm seeing a skeleton through my skin. Nobody wants to see that shit if you're human. Craziness. Sorry, a person just walked past and looked at me like I was crazy. She was looking like, what? I was screaming this shit outside. I'm just realizing I'm outside. I'm in the mode. People walking their dog and shit, looking at me like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. This stuff we talk about, man. But, hey, they'll be living it too. Oh, yeah, so crazily, I had this, there was a day that I went to bed, right? I went to bed and I was listening to one of my news repeating over and over. You know how TikTok just repeats shit over and over? And I got my scary music on and shit. I'm talking. Dude, tell me why I go to sleep. I literally have a nightmare of World War III. I wake up, some dudes banging on my door. I can't show y'all the house, but it was down here. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna show y'all the city. Someone was banging on my door. I'm coming out. He's like, the nuke's coming. And I see a fucking flash coming. So I start running. I look for a bus on this road so I could give y'all a little depiction. It was a bus on this road. I took it. This is the bus station over here. There was like 3 helicopters up there just shooting at the building. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh shit, it's really World War III going on. I'm running and shit. Man, oh, I'm scared on my ass. I asked him if I can go to the bus station, because the bus station, I mean, it's not big, but you know, it could pretty much do an impact in my dreams. They're like, no, you can't go in there. You can't go in there. There's already a bunch of people in there. Man, I go in there. There's people. There was kids getting beat and tortured by the army. It was so much stuff going on in this dream, man. And then in the end, it was like, oh no, here comes the big. And then zoom, boom. The nuke came, and then I woke up in my bed like, what the fuck? I posted on my TikTok. I actually put some visuals in there too, if you guys ever want to see it. Oh yeah, let me show y'all this city. So in this city, I'm in a very big college town, and we are united as far as like countries and stuff. There's a bunch of countries that come here. We have a bunch of flags that's on this building. that shows the unified of allied countries that we let in this campus. A lot of them are Chinese. A lot of them are Chinese, which scares me. I ain't gonna lie. If we go to war with China, I'm like, oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. People want to know to the nuke hits. Yeah, people won't know. I would be lucky if I can even let you guys know. I'll be lucky if I get an article that says Russia is starting to shoot U.S. troops. Because I have no idea. The thing about this job is I have no idea what's going to come first. The fact that Russia has 95% of their nukes aimed at us right now in Europe, and they're talking about putting them under radiation and turning them to ashes. Oh, buddy, I have no idea what's going to come out of this. No clue. So that's why I report. Sometimes I report 10 times a day. If I see that news is coming out like crazy, then I'm going to report it to you like crazy. Now, if I see that it's not really that much news, that's why sometimes I do other videos. I do entertainment videos. I try to show you guys that I'm not just some scary news channel that wants to scare the fucking world. That I could do other things too. But yeah, this is a beautiful city. We do a lot of stuff here, man. It's beautiful. They're so welcoming here. But when they do start shooting shit off, best believe if I know about it, you're gonna know about it. The other day when I started seeing a little bit of flash in the sky and I saw a whole bunch of contrails, and I was like, ooh, those could be missiles. Let me just put it on my TikTok just in case, because Russia did say something about trying to attack the United States. So I'm like, oh, let me put this on here. And people are like, oh, that's weird, that's weird. And I'm like, yep. You don't see that from anyone else. No, because no one else cares. I care about everyone's life. Not to say that there's not TikTokers and YouTubers that don't care about you guys. But from what I've seen, there's people that started reporting news and that disappeared for a long ass time and that don't really report like I do. And I'm like, damn, why am I the only TikToker that's dedicating everything to report? I mean, I went through fucking 3 accounts already. Javante Coker News. What was my other one? Javante the Entertainer. And then this is my 4th one. This is my 4th one. So that shows how far, you know, I'm willing to go. YouTube don't block me and shit like that unless I start talking about the jabby. And then they be like, oh, hold up. You know, I only had one strike. And it seems like the fourth time's the charm, because TikTok's been letting this account go. Like, I never thought I'd reach 60,000 reporting news to you guys. That was never my goal. You know, I wanted to reach as many people as possible, but I wasn't doing it for the clout. I was just doing it to get the message out there. Because that's when my mom, you know, before she died, she said, you'll have a gift. Is that a mice? That is a mouse. Hold up, look at this shit. This motherfucker, where you looking? I see you, buddy. That's the first time I seen you out in the open, bud. You good? All right, I'm gonna let you go. That was something for my viewers. That motherfucker was scared out of his mind. Like, oh shit, look at that big black motherfucker. All I see is his eyes and his teeth. No. Let me stop. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Y'all want to see something really nice? Hold on. This is my favorite view over here. This is our river area. We have people that jumped off and did suicide over here. But this is one of our best views. Pretty nice. Actually, technically, I could go sit down there and give some news. That'd be pretty relaxing. Listening to the water and talking to my viewers, you know? So, for what I know now, guys, we are looking at February or January before a war breaks off between the United States and Russia. Anything could happen. The United States can make a move tonight and we would never know. Now, Russia is blaming the United States for sending in 4,000 instructors into Ukraine today. So that's something I'm going to keep my eye on. That's something I'm going to keep my eye on. No, and that's why, well, the United States might. The United States might launch some nukes. They already got some nuclear bombers over there. They got some patrollers over there on Russia's border. Remember, they were simulating a nuclear attack on Russia. That's why Russia put all 95% of their nukes on high alert. So Russia is really playing defense. If the United States launch an attack on Russia, don't forget, Russia has the dead hand. And y'all know what the dead hand is capable of. Once all the government is wiped out, they send all their nukes to that last country that nuked them. And that would, in the case, be the United States. So, World War III or no war, no mice eating here. Ugh, you might have to do that, man. You might have to put one of them little scrawny babies in your mouth, bro. I'm serious though. I'm dead ass serious. You might have to eat a mice in a war setting, bro. I'm sorry. That might be your protein for the week, bro. I'm laughing, but I'm so serious, bro. I'm so serious. I'm just imagining myself like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, especially if it's still moving. Oh my God. Oh shit. Yeah, same here, man. Always good vibes. I wish all you guys a very Merry Christmas. And I hope all your days are amazing today. I hope all you guys are having an amazing day. Like I said, I'm not here to spread fear. Far from it. I don't want to spread fear. But we're in really troubled times, man. I didn't even want to report today. I'm like, on an honest note to all my viewers, I didn't want to report today. Because I feel like when I report bad news, I'm ruining somebody's day. And I don't like to do that. I don't like to ruin people's day, especially on a day like this. So I was really debating until I saw people like, no, report, go ahead, report. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to report, man. That's what they want. That's what they look at my channel for, to make sure everything's okay. So they can enjoy time with their family. So they know that everything's good for the day. But if war breaks out, just know, I'm going to tell you right off rip, hey, it's going down right now. So don't be scared when that video pops on there and then the power goes out and shit. Remember what I told you, be 10 steps ahead. 10 steps ahead of anybody. Nah, man, it's better to know than to be hopeful and devastated. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't like how bright the sky is getting, so I'm about to walk under this thing over here. That is true, though. Oh, yeah, this city is also known for their trains. Yeah, we see you, buddy. We see you. I should see if there's any military vehicles on there, but I don't think so. Considering I'm in Kent, I'm in an area where they don't really bring military stuff over here. If I ever see some tanks and shit over here, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, something going on, because they never bring shit here. This town was once declared under martial law back in the 1990s. They had this whole area shut down. And this area is known for a kid getting shot 4 times by the army. There was 5 kids that got shot. But now we're only known for our college kids and sexy women. Thank you. I try my best. No, all of NATO is talking about moving troops to Russia. They did not back down. Do not listen to your media. They're not putting it out there that they're sneaking tanks and shit towards Ukraine, and they're moving troops closer and closer to Russia. Russia knows this. That's why they're bringing it out. They're like, hey, don't let them fool you. They're still there. Now, the media, they're up and down about it. They're like, they're talking about it, but they're not talking about how severe it is. I'm surprised they even said that Russia is going to threaten military. Yeah, they're trying to pause me bad. They're trying to pause me bad. But yeah, like I said, y'all see how they do me. They're like, oh, pause, you're getting too deep. So then they talked about China doing a surprise attack on us. Y'all remember that? That was all over Fox News and CNN. Oh, China could hit us with hypersonic missiles and we'd never know it. I'm like, wow, they're actually putting that on the news? They're actually putting that on the news? What? Man. So that let me know one of two things. One, the United States actually getting prepared for what do they call that? It just keeps going out. They're trying to silence me for real. I might have to put my 5G on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put my 5G on. Now this should not freeze. I have 5G on right now. I turn it off because it seems like my 4G works faster sometimes. All right, now I got my 5G on, so it should not freeze at all. If it's freezing now, I'm gonna be like, hey, Verizon, y'all owe me. Y'all owe me some money. Motherfuckers. VPN is a good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking about a VPN. I already have one on here. I have I should turn that on, but I gotta watch all these ads just to turn that VPN on. So I'm gonna sit my butt right here and talk to you guys. Nah, it's better now. All right, good. So yeah, they're talking about surprise attack from China. China and Russia possess these hypersonic missiles that can fly over our country in minutes. And they can act like they're doing a test and they can literally just drop a bomb right over the United States. Now, people are like, well, the United States will shoot it out of the sky. Well, not if they think it's a test, because the United States don't want to be that person that started a war. In this case, to me, I think the United States is in on all this. Honestly, I think that they all have a plan in this. The United States has been wanting a depopulation agenda for a long time, and people already know what I'm talking about. They've been waiting for a way to depopulate this damn country. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's overpopulation. I don't know if they're just tired of the shit that we already got going on. I don't know if it's some kind of satanic ritual or some shit. Maybe they're worshiping the devil and he's like, you got to kill this many people to do something. I have no clue. But what I do know is shit is all fucked up in this country. I mean, there's been times that we blew up our own fucking buildings and blamed it on terrorist attacks. Like, come on. People ain't stupid. We watch this shit every day and we're like, some of them, we're like, okay, maybe somebody did do that. Then there's some things we're like, hold up. That's something's not seeming right here. So, I mean, it's just some things to keep in mind. Now, if we're going to go to a realistic level, Russia, the United States, and China, it's been hinted that a great war was supposed to come at some time in the future. Now, I don't know. I'm hoping 2022 ain't the year. My doomsday day is already over. I already said, what if 2012 was supposed to be reversed and it was supposed to be 2021 that the world was supposed to end, because back then they had translation issues in some ways. So I'm like, oh, they could have translated 2012 and actually meant 2021. So it looks like I was on to something, because the way that things are right now, they're talking about the world ending. It's all over the news and everything. I never thought this day would come where they're like, oh man, if they shoot nukes up in the sky, the world's gonna end. There's gonna be earthquakes and shock waves and tsunamis and all that. I'm like, damn, this on the news? Hold on, man, I must have took the wrong pill today. I'm just playing. I don't take no pills, but I'll just be looking out there like, damn, crazy. You were the first one to call it. Yeah, I had it all on my channel. Javante Coker, my first channel, I started to kind of report news because I seen a pattern. Now let me tell you guys a little backstory. I started reporting back in I started looking up this shit back in 2014 when I was 16 years old. Actually, that's wrong. 2012 when I was 16 years old. There was something going on between NATO and Ukraine. I used to talk about it with my dad. That NATO wanted to join Ukraine. Russia always said that it would be war back then. So I used to have these talks with my dad about it. He's like, well, you know what? I mean, if you love this shit so much, go do your research. I'm like, okay, I'll do my research. So I started looking all the way back to the Cold War, all the way back to World War I, and like just some of the things that I was very interested in to see how bad this buildup has been. And this buildup has been really, really bad, honestly. In fact, it felt like the Cold War never ended because even though, you know, the Russians and the US got along, I think, back in 2000, maybe 1999, 2000 was the closest they've ever been. They was even talking about letting Russia into NATO, but it was a joke. They were laughing about it. But, you know, they were joking about it because they were that close. And then the years go on, and then tensions just start building up. We almost had a couple nuclear wars, actually. We almost had some bad wars. But it's never been as bad as it is right now. Right now, it's the worst in history. And I'm talking even beyond the Cold War. Russia said it's even worse than the Cold War right now because neither side trusts each other, neither side likes each other, and neither side respects each other. And that's the thing. Back in the Cold War, they kind of respected each other, and Russia was willing to trust that we didn't send no nukes to their country. Now, if Russia would have launched some nukes off of that mistake, we would have not be here today. It would not be here today. Now, we also have a problem. China and Russia together is getting very, very confident. The United States cannot deter them. I don't care if you bring NATO in it. I don't care if you bring the EU in it. They don't give a fuck no more. They're like, hey, you're not going to tell us what to do anymore. You're not going to tell us to back down. Russia's not backing down. Obviously, how many threats have the United States made towards Russia? Russia has not backed down. They has not backed down. They're still right there. They still got their troops there. They still got their nuclear weapons pointed at us. So the United States little threat game didn't work. So what's our next move? Are we going to do the first strike? Are we going to do the first strike? Are we going to be the one? Now, this is the problem. China and Russia is super big together. If they're really going to work together in this is a problem. They got so much land together. We're talking about massive, like look at the map and look at Russia and China combined. It's insane how big that the mass of it. So we have to be like, okay, we have to, on one end, attack Moscow. On the other end, attack Beijing. And then we got to attack this whole huge area where we think their nuclear sites are. And that's going to be a problem. So Biden, we have to think of something about Biden. And let's be realistic, like for reals. Thing about Biden, he's lived his time. He's lived his time. He's already had all his years in. He's not going to back down with Ukraine because y'all know him and Ukraine are pretty tight. They're tight as fuck. So he's not going to back down on Ukraine. And Ukraine has a similar goal for both. Russia needs Ukraine because Ukraine's naval ports. Boom. Russia also needs Ukraine to regain the USSR if that's their goal. I'm not in Putin's head, so I don't know his head. But I know he's trying to absorb Belarus, so his next plan should be to absorb Ukraine. Now, NATO wants Ukraine because they'll be able to hit at Russia. So NATO's not going to let Ukraine go either. I honestly don't see America making it past 2022. I am surprised as fuck that we've made it past. Well, we haven't even made it past 2021. It's still, oh man, it's still scary to say that we got like 6 days left. Oh, great. And we still, they're talking shit to each other. Putin telling NATO to go to hell. And the thing is Putin going to attack Ukraine? And this is where I think people are confused. Well, we don't know what side India's on. I see you down there. We don't know what side India's on because India is really, really tight with Russia too. They just signed a partnership with Russia, and they also just had a meeting with Russia and China. So I don't know. And then they're really, don't forget, Russia and China is really tight with Turkey. So I don't know what side Turkey's going to join either. Because I don't know. There was a movie where Russia had used one of Turkey's sites to attack itself and blamed it on NATO just to start a war. So I don't know if that's, you know, going to be this situation. I don't see that happening, but it could. You know, anything can happen. Russia could false flag this. The United States can false flag this. It's whoever's willing to say who's going to war. God, they must be having a party tonight. Is it Friday? Yes, Friday. It's party night out here, and it's Christmas Eve. That's even worse. Okay. Shit, man. I guess, you know what? I guess I better give my thoughts because people always ask me. All right. I think, if I had to guess, I think the United States and NATO is going to make the first move because they're calling Russia the aggressor and they're saying that Russia won't stand down. They will not put their troops back. So I think NATO and the United States is going to make a reason to attack Russia. I have no idea what this reason will be. I don't know if they're going to act like Russia actually went into Ukraine. But my theory is Russia's not building up for Ukraine. They're building up for the U.S. and NATO because the U.S. and NATO is moving closer to their border. So they're getting their border ready for them. I don't think that Ukraine's a big enough threat for Russia to build up so much. I honestly think with the technology that Russia has, they could take out Ukraine with little to mid difficulty. Little to mid difficulty. I'll put that right there. Now, when it comes to NATO, we have a whole nother situation. I see Israel in there. Israel is going to attack Iran. When NATO and the U.S. attack Russia and the EU and all that chaos happened in Europe, Israel is going to use that chance to go to war with Iran. Iran's going to use the 5 countries of fire on Israel, which I already know the Palestinians and all them, the Halabas, all of them that surround Israel is going to try to blow Israel to a pulp. And then I think North Korea is going to attack South Korea. I think that's going to be a big thing. Japan's going to try to go after try to go towards South Korea's aid to help them with North Korea. Then I think China's going to go after Taiwan while Russia is handling Europe and the United States. I think the United States is also going to try to step in with Japan and Australia with China to help them with to help Taiwan with China. And then I think everything's going to be in chaos. Everything's going to be in chaos. I honestly don't think Israel's going to survive this war either, even though they got nukes. They got nukes. But I don't think that they're going to survive the impact of each country, what each country is going to land on them, because they're surrounded. When I say Iran got a ring around Israel of countries that hate Israel, they got a ring around Israel, bro. Man, I would be surprised if Israel makes it out of this. I'll be surprised if the United States make it out of this. Now, another thing we have to think about, which allies is going to be on our side, which allies is going to stab us in the back. Now, Turkey is already high on my list of allies that's going to stab us in the back. I think Turkey's going to act like they're going to go into conflict. And I think Turkey's going to, you know, maybe do a couple of shots and stuff. And then I think that Turkey's going to turn to Russia and China's side. It's prophesized, and at the same time, I just see Turkey valuing more trying to go towards Russia and China because they said there's more value on that side than it is on our side. They've been in NATO. What after that? Now, this is the confusing part. Are they going to start off with nukes? Russia already said if any missile hit towards their country, they will retaliate with nukes. So I do believe Russia is not afraid to use the nuke button first. Now, I don't think they're going to go straight for the United States. I don't think they're going to be like, oh, all out nuclear war to the United States. No, I don't think that's how this is going to start. I think they're going to start nuking people to try to get them to back off. So UK might be on that list. They might try to nuke the UK. Then they're going after Germany. Then they'll go after other NATO members like the Baltic states. Other places where NATO might send nukes to Russia's border. Ukraine might be on that list, but I don't see them nuking Ukraine only because they want to take Ukraine over. So I don't know how that's going to work. But Kyiv does have battle shelters, so Kyiv do have battle shelters in that city. So I think they think that something like that might happen. Now, after nukes start going off, Norway's on that list, Finland, all them areas are going to be nuke areas. Now, Israel might send their nukes to Iran, start nuking Iran's nuclear sites. Then we'll figure out if Iran even has nukes or not, because, it's rumored that Iran got secret nukes and shit. So we'll see what happens with that. North Korea is going to nuke the fuck out of South Korea, and they might start sending some nukes our way. I do think they're going to nuke Japan too. And I think China's going to nuke Japan to oblivion. No more anime, no more manga. I think Japan's going to be gone. Wiped off the map. I just got that feeling like, Japan's always been a target for China. So I do believe they're going to wipe them off the map once nukes start becoming available. And then we're going to see the big standoff between Russia and America. Now, then I think that's where things are going to get really bad. We're going to see our governments head into their shelters. We might see a few missiles coming towards us. Australia, too. I forgot about Australia. China did say since Australia is trying to get the nuclear submarines, they will be a nuclear target. So Australia will get nuked to oblivion. Then I think Russia will start nuking maybe areas like Canada. It depends where Canada goes in this. Canada might stand down. Canada might fight. That's going to be a hard decision because Russia's going to go through Alaska. They're going to start bombing through Alaska. The U.S. is going to try to fend them off through there. I believe they're going to nuke Alaska. That's going to be probably the first thing on their list. And then hypersonic missiles going to nuke places like California, Texas, Florida, Colorado, places where we might have hidden nukes. The United States is going to, of course, nuke Moscow. They're going to bomb the fuck out of Moscow because that's where most of their shit is. And then they're going to bomb other areas in Russia. Shoo. Man, that just hurt my brain thinking about all that shit. I think most people in the United States are either going to flood to Canada. We're going to be out of power, so we're not going to know the big areas that's getting hit. So I think we're either going to flood to Canada if you're in the north, or Mexico if you're in the south, which I think most people are going to flood Mexico anyway, because Mexico is a neutral country, so I don't think that Mexico's going to get nuked. So I think people are going to be trying to run through Mexico. Laser weapons ain't going to do much. They'll take out a few nukes, but I don't believe that they're going to take down thousands and thousands of Russian nukes that's hitting towards the United States. I just don't see it happening. And considering it only takes about 100 to fuck everything up. Africa's looking safe unless they try to pick a side with China, which I don't see happening. If anything, Northern Africa would be nuked, like the continent of Northern, like around Egypt and all that. I think they'll be nuked around those areas, but I don't think that Southern Africa is going to get nuked, like South Africa and all that. I don't think they're going to get nuked at all. South America is looking like they're on the safe side unless they start picking sides, because we got to think we're in World War. a world war situation. So the United States might be like, hey, Chile, you guys want to join a war with us? You know, can we use your ports or something? You know, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And truly, man, if you're not in South America or Mexico or South Africa, I think you're dead, man. Right off the rip. Just with all the countries that we named getting nuked right off the rip. Yeah, I think that's maybe Mexico could survive. Maybe Mexico could survive. But man. Yeah, man. I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Oh, and Antarctica, like they're gonna be down there fucking in heaven. Whoever's in Antarctica is living the life right now. I want to look up some shit because you don't hear about Antarctica. You don't hear shit about them. And I know there's very few people that live down there, but I know that they have trading and civilization down there. I know shit gets down there. So that might be like a hidden, it might be like where our president might be hidden. So, yeah, I might do some research on Antarctica too. I follow a chick on TikTok. She writes down there, no BS. Oh, wow. Wow, that's something I need to look into. That's something I need to look into. So now we go into after a nuclear war. What is going to happen? So if you're the 10% that happens to survive a nuclear war, first thing first, you might be coming out to the world and the sky on fire. First of all, the sky on fire right off rip. You're gonna see you might come out to what they call that, a straight flat surface. So that means no buildings, no if there is buildings, it's debris of rock all over the place. Kind of like how Mars looked. It looked like it's just been wiped off the map with nuclear weapons. So I think it's going to look like something like that. I think we're going to have dirt, roads, debris everywhere, radiation everywhere. So you're going to need a radioactive suit. You're going to need, if you even lucky to get a signal off a radio, you'll need one of them old school radios, but I doubt you even get a signal anywhere, considering that the platform has been nuked to oblivion. Survival, I mean, it's not like we can just get on a boat and just start paddling to Africa and hoping that there's civilization there. Like it's going to get hard. Now that I think about it, like there's no way to travel. Everything's been EMP'd, so it's not like electrical work unless you know how to reverse engineer shit. Or if you're lucky to find an EMP-proof plane or car from the 1960s. Damn, man. Those that survive will die eventually from restored poisoning or cancer. Yeah. Do you think Canada will be getting hit if it goes down? I think Canada will be a target list if they don't stand down. So if Canada starts sending like missiles into Russia, I do think Russia's going to send nukes into Canada, because you have to think that the United States can send nuclear weapons into Canada and pretend that they're missiles heading towards Russia, and Russia, you know, think that they're missiles and they actually be nukes. So it's just a lot of stuff we got to look into on this. Shit, man. And you know, then it makes me wonder, what's going to be a superpower then? What's going to be, are we just going to go back to the Stone Age of trading rupees and diamonds and silver and gold again? Is that why the rich is stocking up on silver and gold and copper and shit? Are we going to be selling each other's shoes? No, I think Ohio, sadly, and I'm in Ohio, I think Ohio's a main target. Most of our military come up here because of the cloudy atmosphere that we have up here. We have cloudy skies pretty much all the time. So Ohio Ohio's definitely gonna be one of those motherfuckers, and I'm gonna be like, damn. I'm gonna see flashes all up here. I don't know if this city's a target because it's not a military city, but I know Akron, Ohio is gonna be a target. I know Ravenna, Ohio over here is gonna be a target. Youngstown, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio, for sure. Cleveland, Ohio. Columbus, Cincinnati, for the mass populations. Dayton, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio. Oh, wait. There's someone we're not talking about. Greenland. I wonder. The politicians could also be heading to Greenland. Greenland is another safe destination because they're neutral as fuck. And the citizens there, they're self-governed. Oh, hold on. We might be getting somewhere. I might have to get on a boat and ride over to Greenland. Yeah, DC's definitely on the list. I think DC's gonna be the first target. They're gonna try to get Biden's ass if they're not on the same team. They're gonna try to take Biden out. Yeah, Greenland is one of those places with the Garden of Eve kicks. Yeah. I think Greenland's gonna be a safe bet. I don't think anything's gonna happen to them, but I do think radiation might spread over to Greenland. But I don't think it's gonna be bad like the United States. Cause look at Japan. How long? No. Hold on. Cause I was about to say a lie. I was gonna say the radiation escaped Japan pretty soon or pretty fast, but there's still areas in Japan that still are covered in radioactive air, where you can go with your radioactive kit and literally be like, and it's still up in the air. But it's just not as bad, you know, as it was back then. It'd be crazy if these vaccines wasn't never to protect us towards you know what, but it was actually to protect us from nuclear fallout. And that's why they alter your DNA and all that shit, which is insane to think about, but I doubt that. That'd be thinking way too far into this, and that mean every governor and their mom would have to have that shit. And Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Damn it! Now I can't say the words. You see what you guys are doing to me? I fried my brain. I had all this thought of nuclear war. Man, so damn, it's been real. This is the most people I've had on my YouTube live, for sure. My TikTok live, I had up to 800. No. I had up to 1,100. Because that other time, it was so many people on my TikTok that my moderators couldn't even keep up. But now on my YouTube, y'all getting up to 50s, man. I want to see this go up to 100 one of these days, man. We're going to talk. We're going to keep talking. I'm going to start going live on here. And as y'all see, YouTube don't take me down. That's what I love about YouTube. I can get on these tough topics and not worry about getting some fucked up strike or my accounts getting taken down. You'd have more if it wasn't Christmas Eve. Oh yeah, you're probably right. Considering I have 11,000 people, subscribers on YouTube, 60,000 on TikTok. It's insane to think about. I'm almost to 100K on TikTok, man. I never thought I'd be a big platform. I love you guys, man. Y'all are amazing. And all I do is try to give my news out to you guys as soon as possible. That's all I try to do. Every time I wake up in the morning, I check my military website, 24/7 War News. And I'm like, oh shit, I wonder what's on there. And as soon as I see something, I report it right to you guys right away. I don't even stall. I get right up and report it straight to y'all. Well deserved and more. Thank you. You and Alex Jones is right. You do, man. Thanks for all you do. Of course, guys. Of course. I think of it like this. I wouldn't want to be in a world with no world. So in my eyes, if there's no people that I could talk to, or there's no people that, you know, let me rephrase that. I want to see the life that I grew up watching and seeing continue on. I want to see every kid grow up to be what they want to be. I want to see my child grow up to be what they want to be. And I just don't see that happening in a nuclear war situation. I want to open people's eyes, but let them live life, but let them know that I'm going to make sure they're aware. I'm not going to change up my platform just like other people, just because TikTok tells me and bans me over and over and over again. I'm not going to do that. And YouTube, like YouTube hasn't done anything to me, so I can't talk down on YouTube. I've seen channels where they shut, you know, people down. So my kid, he's 5 years old now. Well, he's about to be 5. He's about to be 5 years old. Really, really proud of him, man. He's growing so fast. But you know, I want to see him have a future. I see all these kids, and I'm like, dang, man, I want to see them grow up. I want to see them, you know, not live a messed up life, because I don't want to bring a kid in this world if this is going to be a messed up world, you know. Not saying that they wouldn't deserve to live life, but they would not deserve to go through what a lot of our kids are going through these days. A lot of our kids are starving. A lot of our kids are suffering, you know. A lot of kids don't have dads. A lot of kids don't have moms. And it's horrible to think about. A lot of kids are in the system of foster care. Some of their foster parents beat them and molest them and stuff. So, you know, I don't want to see no kid going through that. That is horrible. That's traumatizing. Then they have to grow up with that. Then they have twitches. Then they have flashbacks and so much other stuff. And it's sad to think about, you know, man. It's really, really sad. Oh, yeah, I want to show you guys something. Sadly, it's a clear night tonight. I've been seeing a lot of weird UFO activity over here, and asteroid activity, or I want to say meteor, because an asteroid is a big rock. So I'd say a smaller rock like a meteor. Like, it's been like flying through the sky like view, view, view. You'll see it a lot over here in Ohio, because on some nights it'll be really clear, so you can see everything. You can see everything. If something hit the atmosphere, you're watching that motherfucker fly right past. But the other day, this is the second time I've seen this. The other day, I was looking up at the sky, and hold on, I'm about to put it over so y'all could get a better view. I was looking up at the sky, and I seen two objects moving exactly the same speed going down, and they were flying pretty fast. They were flying faster than an airplane, flying faster than anything I've ever seen, but they were moving straight in a line. It was like two stars, it looked like. And it was so unexplainable to me. I'm like, well, those can't be two planes moving that accurate, and they're going so fast. So I went to go on my TikTok. I went to run and chase these things down. Tell me when I put up my camera, them motherfuckers gone. Disappeared, straight gone. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I know I wasn't tripping, bro. I know I just saw two fucking objects moving. And they wasn't moving that fast where they would have been out of plain view that fast. They are called Charlottes. If the Lord, our ancestors sing about them, swing the street. I saw something like that a while. It happened so fast. What if they were, instead of Russia nuking us, they're trying to destabilize us to overthrow our government, take us out in the equation. Project Bluebeam. I heard Project Bluebeam. I also heard of Project Starlink, where satellites would be in a row like that. But these motherfuckers were moving so fast. So I was confused, man. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to chase them down. I tried to put it on TikTok because I wanted an explanation. That was the second time. The first time it was 5 that I saw moving exactly the same speed side by side. These ones were side by side. The ones I saw last week, they were front to back. So I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Really confusing. But damn, I've been on here for 71 minutes. It don't even feel like it. I done walked all around the city. Well, before I go, I guess I could show you guys a nice little view of the city. I guess I could show you guys around. And we could talk while I show you guys around. This is one of our most known hotels. This is the Kent State University Hotel. Pretty nice, pretty nice. They got a nice Christmas tree. I fucks with that. I like that blue and that yellow mixed together. Merry Christmas Eve, guys. Over here, they have a skating ring right outside. They just built this. They just built this out here. It's pretty nice. That's our bus station. It's a pretty big bus station, I know. I know y'all like, damn, you just showed us out on the other end. They go all out with decorating out here. But yeah, this is our skating ring. All the kids and family go. Free skating, so everybody can go here and skate and stuff. Pretty lit, pretty lit. All right, have a Merry Christmas, Brad. Have a Merry Christmas, bro. Thanks for watching from Australia. Yeah, this is nice. Actually, I have yet to come here, and I'm a good ice skater. I'm really good at ice skating, but I have yet to come on here yet. Peace out, Brad. Yeah, really nice. They got lights everywhere. When I say they go all out with decorating, they go all out. Little stores over here. Sad that it will be destroyed. I know, man. Really sad, really sad. This is one of the most peaceful cities I've ever lived in. To be honest, they're so loving out here. They were so welcoming. When I first came here as a 16-year-old kid, they invited me straight to a bar. They was like, dude, you want to come drink? They was like, you want to come drink, bro? I'm like, man, I'm 16 years old. They was like, we don't care. Come drink with us. Watching from Chicago. Hey, Chicago. My friend just went up there. See ya, Brad. Yeah, this is nice. It's a nice city. This bar on Saturdays, they have a line all the way to the end of that street. That's how many people go in here. You want to talk about people in COVID. There's like 600 to 700 people that go into this bar. All college kids. It ain't no hood bar or nothing. Just straight wild people, man. I'm like, holy moly. And they got an arcade in there. They got an arcade in there too. I'm like, wow. It's pretty dope, pretty dope. I used to work at this place. This is like the center of the city. They're known for their flags, the unified countries, because of the unified countries that come here. Very nice, very nice. This is another bar that goes down now. This is more towards the, oh man, I've had some crazy memories in there. Let me tell you. I sound like an old man. What time is it for me? It's 9:04. 9:04. Oh shoot, it reversed on me. Hold on. There we go. Woo! I was about to say, hold on, that's not right. Yeah, it's 9:04. Take care, bro. Thanks for sharing knowledge. Of course. Have a good one. Have a good one. I'm gonna show around a little bit, then I'm gonna get off of here. It was good talking all this out. A lot of people don't know about the stuff that's coming, so I'll talk about it with you guys. It's not like none of my friends and family like to hear this shit, but actually they have been starting to listen since Russia started talking about nuking us. They have been starting to listen about it. Um, are you going to keep updated? Of course, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I ain't gonna let nothing happen unless I'm gonna keep everybody updated, man. I ain't gonna let nothing happen. All right. Think Indiana would be safe? Oh, honestly, I don't think anywhere is gonna be safe in the U.S. Honestly, I just ate here. They got the best steak sandwiches. If I had to be real and honest, I don't think anywhere is gonna be safe. And of course, our locals are gonna think we're mad, we're insane. They ain't gonna believe it. Believe me, they were on me like that for a while. They were trying to be like that with me for a while. And you know what I did? Once I started posting more and more news on there, then they started listening to me. They started believing in me.
Dude, when I was a kid, like my mom let me.
And there was nothing they couldn't tell me. Holy shit. They smell like straight pot.
Yeah, no, it's seriously good, bro. Seriously, really good.
I smell that good. Night, Makira. Oh, someone else leaving? Holy shit, I smelled that good. I'm like, whoo! That shit smacked me in the face. Holy moly, I'm legal, so I can talk about it. All right. This is our little, I forgot what they call this. This is one of our most designed areas. We got our tree up here. This is where a lot of our trippers come and have their fun at. I used to be in that group. They used to love to do that stuff, the acid and all that. Fun times. Oh, is they playing music tonight? Oh, I thought they was having live music. But it's another way. This is our brick road. This is where all our fancy stuff is, our fancy bars, our fancy restaurants. They're even building a apartment complex, which I think they're gonna try to build a bar under there. I'm like, shoot, I might try to get in there. Oh, they're playing Frosty the Snowman. I follow you on TikTok but got banned. What? Oh man. Oh man, I'm sorry. TikTok sucks, man. They're so strict. They're so strict, but I love my followers, but as far as TikTok, the company, they suck. I can't talk no major news on there that has anything to do with China, or they would take my shit down in a heartbeat. I'm like, God, lead. I know that China owns the platform, but God damn, y'all can't hide everything. So I literally have to reverse and bring China up in some form just so they let my videos go. And I'm like, dude, y'all are not the almighty, the king of kings and all this shit, man. Shit. Already. Oh, China, see, China, motherfuckers. They didn't like me saying that. Y'all on YouTube too? Motherfuckers. Anyways, man, I had a great time, y'all. I post on YouTube. I've been slacking YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. I've been slacking. My TikTokers get my real-time news. I'm trying to learn to upload on TikTok and learn to upload on YouTube, like at the same time. I get lazy because YouTube does not share my videos like TikTok does. So it's like, damn, I'm sharing these, but nobody is really getting my videos. And then when I share it on TikTok, it gets up to like 10K, 20K, sometimes 100K. I got one that just reached 600K. Actually, I got a video on YouTube that just reached 600K too. that's bringing a bunch of subscribers. So I guess I better just keep on YouTube, man. YouTube and TikTok are my main platforms. I seen people tell me to make a Rumble, make a Discord, make a D Live, but I just don't got the energy for all them platforms, man. It's so hard already to keep up with TikTok and YouTube. So I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. For now, I'm going to go home. I wanted to have some drinks with you guys and talk the news, but it seemed like my signal in my house is not good. I said I was freezing. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna have a couple of drinks, and I am going to record some videos on TikTok. And I promise YouTube I will put some videos on here as well. So I will not leave you guys in the dark. In fact, I'm gonna start posting some videos I already put on TikTok, just so you guys get caught up. I just won't flood you with them like I did last time. I put like 10 videos in a row and they were like, dude. And I only got like 11 views on one of the videos. You have a video that says 1.6 million views. Yeah, the Donald Trump versus Biden. That was my most viral video on here. I'm surprised that went so far. I hope you have a great Christmas. Health, happiness, cheers, year. Everyone here, cheers. Yes, Merry Christmas to all. I hope you guys have a good night. If you're old enough, I hope you're sipping some good eggnog, some champagne, some Fuji, some smoke. Y'all know what I'm saying? Come on, man. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm goofy, man. I hope you guys are having a good night. I hope you guys are enjoying the time with your family, and enjoy this Christmas like it's your last Christmas for real, because we don't know what's going to happen next year. So love, show love, bring peace. We're all in this together. Unity. That's what I spread on my channels. I need to make a shirt or a merchant. What do they call that? Merchandise. I need to put like love, peace, and happiness or some shit. I'm about to make a logo or something like that. I haven't decided yet. But have an amazing night, guys. And it was good. You guys walked me home. I ain't get kidnapped. Damn, you can't even see my black ass. I look so black on here. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Lord. Anyways, have a great day, guys. Much love. And remember the golden rule. Fuck. Damn. Love, peace, and unity for life. Boy, happy Merry Christmas.